Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Today we're going to play Technofirma Craft. Those of you who are familiar with Terraforma Craft know that it is an insanely hard rebuild of Minecraft from the ground up, where you don't even get access to decent crafting until you work your way up out of the Stone Age, and that might take a little while. Oh, what's this? Saltpeter. Now, I have actually done... no, that's not what I... Damn it. I just wasted that rock. Gotta right-click on the rocks. Now, there is some coal around here, and if you'll see that map up in the top right there, we've got a few resources around. I did do a little exploring beforehand, both to render these chunks out, because the game has some pretty nasty chunk problems where it will make my FPS tank. But we also did a little searching. Got a little coal, a little bit of I'm not sure, apparently. Some kaolinite, magnetite, limonite. Those are both iron, by the way, the two limonites there. The magnetite, I think that's also an iron. And then down here, we've got saltpeter, sphalerite, marble. Marble, which is important because that is a flux stone. We'll need that. And then the malachite. This is where our copper is going to be at. Now, there's probably copper around here somewhere. There's probably even some copper under here if I dare to go far enough down. The surface happens to be an iron conglomerate. That's this, not the diorite actually could have malachite in it. No, that's claystone. There's conglomerate around here somewhere. Right. So the conglomerate will be the ones that, that's right. You also can't see shit in the daytime. Wait, can I just, right, I don't need to jump to go up those anymore. So we need to get a little rock, a little stick, and make us some basic tools. So we're going to start just by picking up a few of these nice little sticks and rocks. They're just lying around, hanging out, waiting for somebody to come grab them. I'm also going to punch some leaves to get a few sticks out of those as well. This is going to be your primary method of sticks, I believe, actually, because finding them on the ground, well, they're not everywhere. Alright, so got a few sticks, got a few rocks. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need an axe and a knife, and a shovel would probably be good. So, gonna hang out, grab the rocks, right click. Now I need an axe. The axe is shaped like so. Okay, so we've got an axe head, and now I also need knives, which, if I remember correctly, is something like, no, I don't remember what the napping recipe is for a knife. Okay, well, let's get a shovel. There we go, got a shovel head. But I really need a knife, and I do not remember what the recipe for a knife is. No, that's not right. One moment, please. Alright, so let's try that one more time. If I'm not completely crazy this time. There we go. Now I've got a stone knife blade. Now I also should get a hoe. I got a nice hoe head. And a javelin or two. Actually, we should probably make more than one. Oops. Well, crap. I screwed that up. Okay, so let's just do the easy thing here. We're also going to need a hammerhead. That'll be useful. It's also the only thing you can use against skeletons. You can't use a javelin on skeletons. It doesn't work for obvious reasons. So we're going to do this, and then that. There we go. A javelin head. Let's make a couple of those. Yeah, 3 ought to be good for now. Good. Okay. Now, I need some more rocks here. We're going to go ahead and combine these. It's pretty straightforward. You just stick it in there and give it a stick. So now we've got an axe and a shovel. A knife, which is going to be very important, a hoe, which we probably won't use for a while, a hammer, which is very important for defending oneself, and then a few javelins here. Go ahead and stick that over here. Alright, alright. Okay, so getting somewhere. Now, the knife. What is the knife for? Good question. If I smacked this off here, you're going to see I get a little bit of straw. Now, that is important because straw is necessary for a lot of things. You use it for bedding material, you can use it for roofing, and early on it's going to be kind of important to actually use it for roofing as well as a kind of crappy fake door thing in order to keep the critters from hunting you down in the middle of the night. Now, I'm probably not going to have anything to sleep on tonight. That's disappointing. You can't actually use the bed to sleep through the night, but you can use it to set your spawn point. And we're going to want to do that as soon as possible, obviously. Now, there is seaweed. I believe this is seaweed. And if I come after this seaweed with a knife, yes, I will get seaweed. And it is edible. Seaweed is a vegetable. It is something you can munch on. It is food. It doesn't grow back. There is nothing that you can do that will get the seaweed to grow back. Oh, look at that. It floats. Cool. There's nothing you can do to get it to grow back. But seeing as how I started near the ocean biome here, this is going to suffice for my munchies. Yes, we'll just keep that for now. Now, these are tiny. The amount that it contains is quite little. It doesn't seem to have any flavor to it either, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and munch on this here. Alright. Wait, what? Well, that was colossally weird. Moving on. So, in the interest of not filling up my inventory with seaweed, let's go ahead and keep going here. Now, we should probably head over to where the copper is. That's going to take a little bit of time. While I'm doing that, I'm going to walk across the world here. I'm going to collect me some straw and some rocks and a few sticks. Nothing terribly fancy. And we won't be doing anything fancy for likely a very long time. But I definitely need to collect up a stack of straw or so before I get anywhere around here. It's going to be necessary. I should probably get more than a stack, actually. I think I can take the straw and combine it into bales if I'm not completely insane. But, of course, being sane is overrated, so, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, if I remember, I should just be able to... Yes, just like that. Thatch. That's actually the building material I was talking about. You can use that on your houses to make roofs and kind of fake doors that can't actually keep anything out, but they can keep things from seeing you in the middle of the night. So if you've got a thatched door, you can walk through it. You just walk right through the door. The thatch doesn't slow you down, just like the leaves don't over here. But it will keep them from being able to spot you. So if you hang out inside at night, the monsters won't be able to see you. You'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish annihilating this knife here by making lots of straw, and I will likely oop, there we go. Done. Done and done. Okay, so a few more sticks, more stone. 35. I need more sticks. Ooh, a hot spring. Neat. So these are a thing, and if you follow them, that little water thing down there does actually go very deep. It was actually one of the ways that I used to explore the map. I would hop into one of those things and then follow it down in order to get down into the caves. Oh, what's this? We got some magnetite. Ah, now that's one of those iron ores. Very small deposit. Not anything worthwhile noticing, but we definitely need to. Yeah, see, this is where this is one of the locations that I marked. So we've got magnetite that's straight down below us, and oh wow, there's actually quite a bit here. It's everywhere. And we actually have nighttime approaching. That is a very bad thing. I have been doing nothing but piddle farting around. I need to get some wood and I need to get a shelter, because in the middle of the night the creatures come out and they will kick my ass if I am not hiding. Oh dear, this could be bad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut down a few of these white cedar here and throw together an emergency shelter of sorts. I've got a little bit of thatch. I've got a little bit of log. An emergency shelter can be done. Although, oh, what's that? Is that? Oh, look, there's the magnetite. Actually, it's right here on the surface. That's convenient. Okay, now let's go ahead. Oh, that shovel works better than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, crap! Right. So physics is a thing. Go ahead. Put you here like so, and then I'm going to thatch here. See, I can just walk right through it, and here. Now I have a house of sorts. I can't see. I can't see anything in there. Now I'm gonna hang out right here. Technically, right here, I'm hidden. They can't see me, and that'll work for me. I can hang out here for a little while. Go ahead and munch on a little bit of seaweed here, and wait for daytime to come around. That seaweed's not gonna last very long. Can I combine? I think I can. Yes, I can combine the seaweed. Ah, I need to go get more seaweed then. Because if I can just combine it, I can have one thing on my inventory, and that's okay with me. Perfect. Now, let's see. Where's my nutrition? What's this? Here it is. You'll notice how my vegetables gone up a little bit. It's nice and green. And if you can get these up higher, you can actually get your health up to a pretty good level. Right now, I've only got 500. And the lower these get, the lower that my health is going to go. You need to keep fruits, vegetables, grains, proteins, and dairies around in order to actually do so. Got a calendar. Our various skills: smithing, tool smithing, armor smithing, weapon smithing, agriculture, cooking, prospecting, and butchering. Now, well, actually, you know what? Sod it. Let's just wait for daytime. We'll come back later. Yeah. Now, before the day comes around, I am actually going to make a few more knife blades. And you can actually do this to get 2 knife blades at the same time out of the same bit of stone there. So that's a good thing to know. Yeah, there we go. Make us a few knives. We're going to go huck up a whole bunch of seaweed, as well as a little bit more straw, because I've already gone through quite a bit of it here. So, yeah. Got those. Good to go. Alright. And now we are simply waiting for the daytime still. It's still pretty close to the middle of the night, and that's basically all I've got right now. I'll be back. And with the daylight comes freedom from my dirty little hut. And you can see the zombies kind of wandering around. And I did encounter a creeper in the middle of the night because I did try to run around and harvest some more thatch. But, well, the creeper, yeah, he found me. That could have ended very badly. Very, very badly indeed. Alright, so, first things first, we need, where's my, and another knife here. Gonna run out and get some more seaweed. Oh, geez. Yeah, no thanks. Nah. Nope. Nope. Not interested. Nah. No. Nope. All of the nope. Alright. Stick. I'm gonna have to run over here. What's that? A flying flower? Okay. Oh, that was smooth. That's going to cost me. That's going to cost me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and collect up some more of this here seaweed, and then we got to go find us some fresh water here, because I'm almost halfway down on my fresh water alone, and I don't have a source of that anywhere nearby, because you can't drink salt water. Salt water doesn't work. I'm sure you can figure out why. If not, don't ever leave civilization. You're doomed. Absolutely doomed. Alright. Oh, come on, seaweed. Alright, so let's see if we can't get at least a reasonable supply of seaweed. So, because food isn't going to be easy to come by, and I don't think I'm going to be coming out here again anytime soon. I'm going to try to avoid it anyway. Okay. What have we got? Let me combine this and we'll see what we've got. Okay. It's not great. But, you know what? Food is food. Got some food. Got some food. Where did my... Huh. Apparently, seaweed does not damage the knife. That's interesting. That is not what I expected. Of course, here I am still collecting more seaweed because I'm worried about food. But you know what? I really ought to be worried about water at this point, not food. No, I need to worry about water. Worry about the water first. We can worry about the food later. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wander around the outside of the island here. How are we doing on sticks, actually? Let's go ahead and... I'll grab some sticks and some rocks on my way. Other than that, we're going to keep some eyes out for some very special yellow flowers. Oh, look, a Thaumcraft node. Thaumcraft is actually in here. The only thing is I will have to find a deposit of gold. And obviously, we're going to need lots and lots of iron, too. Now, we've got the gold. The iron... I'm sorry, the iron. We've got the iron. The gold should be available on the deeper levels. There's lots of deeper levels around here that are capable of spawning the gold. So we should be able to find it. Let's not go there because that's probably going to be deadly. I brought some dirt, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, gonna go ahead and make my way across to the area near somewhere the coal is. Or, I'm sorry, near where the... If I can speak properly today, brain, you're failing me this morning. I am going to head over where I can get the malachite. That's the copper ore that we're going to need in order to get out of the Stone Age. Once we're in that area, I'm also going to be looking for some water and some place to set up a not quite so temporary shelter. And as soon as we've got a pickaxe, we'll go ahead and come back over this way and get ourselves a nice rotten flesh. That's not really useful to me. Or wait, can this be used to make a block of flesh? That's nice. It can also be used to be a bloodstained block. Okay, yeah. No, you're not useful to me. That is not what I was expecting. Alright. Well, my water level is starting to get into a worrying situation here, so I'm starting to get a little worried about it. And I'm not even off of this rinky-dink little island yet. Now, that's probably not freshwater. That might be freshwater, but this river really should be freshwater over here. I really hope I don't have to go all the way to the river to get freshwater because that's going to be a problem. I don't think I'll make it. Well, I might if I head straight for it. Alright, I will return after I've done a little bit of cross-country trekking in order to find me some fresh water. And hopefully I'll be able to get that fresh water and throw up a temporary shelter before the night comes around again. We shall see. First, I gotta go for a swim. Huh. Okay, so somehow or another there's fresh water here. You got the salt water out here, but this has got to be like a pond or something that's just like right up on the water. And apparently, it does count as fresh water. So I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna drink. I am good to go. Gonna have to. Oh yeah, this is great. Glorious. Okay, so onward. How are we doing on stones? I got plenty of stones. I got plenty of sticks. Alright, so what we need to do now, I've got lots of knives. I'm going to go ahead and keep getting straw. I know I'm going to need so much straw. Every little bit of my house is going to require straw. The roof is going to require straw. Cooking things is going to require straw, especially right off the bat. Now what I really need to find... Not you, no. I need to find some goldenrod. I need to find me some goldenrod. Now, what goldenrod is goldenrod flowers, only soybeans. Ah, well, did you look at that? Oh, and these count as a protein? Oh, hell yes. Soybeans. Nice. Alright. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's something else that you can also find in here is there's lots and lots of opportunities for you to find food if you know what you're looking for. And obviously I haven't got a clue what I'm looking for. So we got chopper plants, potion plants. These are pneumatic craft potion things. You can do fancy stuff with those, but I really have no idea what that is, so I'm going to leave them alone for now. We'll just leave them to their thing, and hopefully later we can come back and actually make use of them. We shall see. Alright. Just going to finish using up this here axe stone thing. Alright, good. And then over this way. Ooh. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Goldenrod. Perfect. This is what we were looking for. Well, one of the things. If I come down here and I start smacking up some of this dirt, you will realize that there's actually clay here. This is very important. Get back up here. This is actually important because clay is going to be necessary for us to make pottery, and the pottery is for storage and for keeping water around, and for the early smelting you've got to do it all through the pottery as well. So goldenrod flowers, pay attention for those. They are out there, if a little bit rare. That's just regular old dirt. But they will give you hints as to where you can find deposits of clay. Alright, so go ahead and get a stack of it here. Should be more than enough for our purposes for the time being. And then we're going to need to go find a nice place to set up shop near where that malachite is at. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead. You can go, you can go. I'll go this way so I don't pick you up again. Alright. Moving on. Making good progress here. Now you'll notice, maybe, perhaps, if you were paying attention, that I'm actually moving a little bit slowly. It is because I am now considered encumbered. This may be light and it may be tiny, but between it and all the other things that I've got in my inventory, I'm actually getting up to the point where I've got a little bit of weight on me. I do. Now I should actually be able to combine those into the thatch. That didn't really help, actually. Yeah, but still, I've got so much of it. Alright, so, and now the day is going away yet again. This is a problem because I still don't have my temporary shelter, and I have not quite made it to my destination, which would be near where that copper is, the malachite ore specifically. I know it's somewhere down here, but it's a little ways off yet, and I need to have me a hole in the ground to hide in so that the monsters don't eat me at night. Alright. Well, we're clearly not going to make it. Now, is this freshwater? This might actually be a good place to set up if this is freshwater. It is freshwater. And apparently there's a frog. Alright. Let's go ahead. Not what I meant to do. We'll put you there. What? No. Okay, I need to hurry here. Damn it. Feck. Okay, thatch. I have a hole! Oops. Nope, don't get up on that. Alright, now. Same old story. I'm going to hide in my little hole here until daytime comes around. I'm going to cheat and use the clock over here to figure out where that is. We will just hang out and try to be as safe as possible till daylight, where we can begin building our first home. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm going to go back to waiting.